of them, all of them. All right. So thank you guys, the few people that are watching. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you. I know today is Monday. It's really a hard day to get people's attention, but I appreciate everyone who is here today. And as you all know, every week we do our Glam Media Talk Show. We really don't have a specific day for now because we are just starting. So we are just trying to test, must test the waters until when we'll get a suitable day, and then we'll be like, okay, this is going to be on this day and this day and this time. So for now, we just go with our guests, availability, and us as well. Because last weekend I wasn't available, so we didn't have a show. But today the guests could only do today, so that's why we're doing it today. So for those of you, I think everybody that is here already knows us. They've been watching, so you already know that Glam Media Talk Show, the goal is to support our own, promote our Cameroonian and African talents in general, and we have a special way of doing it in the sense that we do showcase their talent, and we don't only come and sit and talk. We have pictures, we have videos, we have things that they do. If you're selling a product, we actually come with the actual product to showcase it to people. So today we have our special guest for today, CARO Copees. Everybody who knows her, they know her as Mrs. Copees. She's a Cameroonian comedian and actress, and now she's a producer as well. So she's backstage. She's ready to come on and tell us more about herself and her journey. And like I said before, we have a lot of pictures and videos that we'll be showing to you guys as we go along, because some people, even though she's popular, but there might be one or two people who don't know her, so we have to show what she's up to. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring on our guest. And the tradition here is that when the guest is coming, we usually pump them lots of hearts to make them feel welcome. So please start sending those hearts. Maxim, our graphic designer, is here. Our related family member is here. Thank you so much for joining, Maxim. So please, you guys send lots and lots of hearts to CARO, and we are going to, hey, boo, send that heart there, send that heart there, send that heart there. Let's go ahead and bring CARO on. So is everybody ready? Pancho, are you ready? Excited. Okay. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Please, I don't see those hearts. If people don't send the hearts, I'm not bringing CARO. Send the hearts. CARO needs hearts. Bring the hearts. Send all those loves. Hey, Pancho, don't ready. We book and pen and everything to take notes. Send the hearts for CARO.
I want to celebrate the arrival.
You want to celebrate? Okay, all right. So we are getting ready to bring CARO in 3. Hey, I said Mrs. Copees is there. Oh, Mrs. Copees, you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready. Good girl. Okay, everybody, Mrs. Copees is showing up now. 3, 2, 1. Boom! There you go. Hey, the clap to ya. Cameroon, are we supposed to clap for you? Not be mommy. Now you.
Una an amazing job for you. So
I'm very clap for you. Now we give a clap for you. I really welcome, big mommy. Welcome. Well, so good to see you, mom.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
So good. No, we are honored. It's our honor. I tell my friend yesterday, say CARO, come for my show. He said, hey, glam queen CARO. I said, excuse me, what do you mean? He said, CARO, come here. I said, can't see live. You never see flyer. I mean, you're a big deal. I don't know about every other person, but you're a big deal to me. So for you, for come for an honor for me. So I really be thankful. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, especially right now that you're hot like that. You're hot like lava.
Thank you.
You're hot. Yeah, me I like for give people their, like, I give to Caesar what is Caesar. I like to give my due respect to people. So I don't mind whether you, because like my monster is my favorite artist. I always tell people that when they will see my monster, I'll collapse. And then one time somebody said, collapse with you, I beg mommy, you're bigger than that. No, me, I not be bigger than that too. Me, I'll collapse in my own Michael Jackson. So for me, So for me now, because you work hard to be where you are, you work hard to have what you are. So there's no way I can disrespect you because maybe because you be my small sister or whatever. No, you be celebrity pass me. All thing for level you are on this one. I mean, so I really happy to say you come. I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, Mom. All right. So today is Monday. My first start by explaining to you. Say today na Monday. So our viewers, you know, some are working and busy. So some people say they'll be coming in and out of the show, but at least the good thing is the show is here. They'll always come back and watch it. And then the way we do Glam Media Talk Show, we try to do it in a way where we don't come and sit and just talk about your talents. We show people what you're doing. So I have some pictures and videos of things that you've done that people can, at least those who don't know you, can at least have a glimpse of what you're made of. Because Caro, you too much. Hey, I say, now the hardest show this one ever prepare them. That means say each material I want use and no. As I thought, okay, I go use now the one. I see another one way fine. I get some 100 pictures of you on my phone.
Oh
There's
my
some
God.
50 video them. I say I go take now which one leave which one because all of them are good. All of them are good. So welcome to our show. And over here, like I was telling our guests before you, our viewers before you came in, those who don't know, we support here is. You know, we are here to support and promote our own Cameroonian and African talents. So we start by asking you, of course, you know, me, I know you, you are my relative. So I know table with that one mean, but just know that she's my relative. So we'll start by telling us about yourself, you know, tell the audience who you are, where you're based. We know you as Caro, but if you want to tell us your real names, that's fine. And then just give us a summary of what you do, and then we'll continue from there.
All right. Hello, everyone. Glam team. I started my name is Mbeng. I am yeah actor, a producer, brand ambassador, commercial model, and the brand of the University of Oya. And what else? The carried home entire universe. What of Oya? Family song. So yeah, that is it about me.
Una hear fine. Pancho, did you get her?
Yeah, it was breaking a
It was
little,
breaking.
but
Oh,
it's kind but maybe
man,
she
take a,
come a bit today.
Okay. You get on here, you get headsets on. I don't think so. No, I don't see
no,
headset.
I don't.
Okay, be the break.
Sorry,
But I
no, no,
think
I know network. Hey, backward. Susan says she's our sister, all of us. Not true. That's
okay,
true, Abu.
maybe
She's our sister.
Glam Queen, maybe we should try the mic thing. Probably the mics, I don't know. Maybe when she's talking, we mute.
We
Maybe
mute.
so that
Okay. That's what I
yeah.
tried to do. I did that. I don't know if you noticed that I did that just to see if it's gonna help. Anyway, please, audience, let us know if you can hear Caro very well because we heard her, but she was kind of like breaking in and out. So let us know. But for those who didn't hear her, I use my microphone voice. And they always say, for example, my voice was big, but now I don't need to say there's a reason why my voice is big. So Caro, for those who don't know Caro, I know that everybody that is watching here already knows her, but in case somebody watches later and they don't know Caro, Caro just introduced herself. She's a comedian. That's how we all know her. She's a comedian. She's an actress. She's a new producer, the newest producer on the block. And some people don't even know that she's also a model. She does brand influencing as well. And then she's also, how do you call that name? The last one we talked with model, producer, actress, brand influencer.
Brand, yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So, but during the show, we'll go ahead and, you know, expose everything else that she does. So, Pancho, I think you have the next question for her.
I don't know if when you were talking, I had the chance to say welcome to Auntie Caro. Auntie Caro, welcome once more.
thank you so much.
It's a
Like,
pleasure
okay.
for me to be hosting you. You know, I've never had this privilege before. Um, all of us have been calling you Caro, Caro, Caro. Like it's the name that we have all been used to. Like been used to the name Caro, and I guess it comes from your web series and all of that. I just want to know, like, what influenced like that name? What came about the character Caro? What's everything around Caro? Please just help us understand a little.
Okay, can I go ahead?
Yeah, yeah, she's going to
All
meet
right,
us.
all
Hmm.
right. Um, First of all, I did we've come very long. We have gotten there. I don't speak to people. There's me beginning, and platform so because when we just started off as companies, where some of the blogs encouraged us, welcomed us. Thank you once again, Glam Queen, for inviting.
Carol, hold on. So hold on. So I cannot hear her very well. Let me see if I mute. I tried to go out of the studio and come back. Pancho, try to mute more. See what I go better.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, it's good now. Okay. So I was saying that this is like home to me. We've come a long way with Glam Queen because I'm not quick to forget those people who were there for me at my very little beginnings. And Glam Queen is one of those platforms, one of those mothers, those elder sisters who stood by me, supported me years back. So I have so much respect for this platform. And I was so very happy when I learned that she wants to have me once again. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And here we are again. I'm so happy to see you, Glam Queen. It's been a minute. You look so beautiful, ever gorgeous as always. Okay, back to your question. How did what inspired the name Caro? So as you already know, when we started Caro and Copees, and when we started off Caro and Copees, I think before Caro and Copees, I didn't bear the name Caro and Copees. My partner and I, Lovett Lambert, we did a couple of comedy skits together before actually coming in as a duo. So the name Caro came in when we decided to work as a duo, when we decided to create a YouTube channel, a single YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, bearing like acting as a duo, yeah. So when we decided on that, we maybe I should take you guys a little behind here. So it all started in 2020 or 2019. I was already in the industry doing, movies. I didn't actually see myself as a comedian at the time. So I was always going for auditions, doing my own little things when I had the time, when I had the free time. And while on audition grounds, people, my colleagues or friends, if I should put it that way, they would always they'll always find my acts funny. Like, I always try to add humor in most things that I do. And some producers at the time took note. And most times when I'm casted into a production house, not actually casted for a film, I can be casted to belong to a production house. Most often it was always like that. I'll be casted to belong to a production house. And while in the production house, they will come up with 1 or 2 minutes skits, and I would always be picked up for the character or for the idea. So I did a couple of comedy skits and was fortunate enough to have one that went viral, titled Dr. Achona Garia Ek. Yes, that video actually went viral at the time, and I had my colleagues, friends, and some other people in the industry who knew me, or some people who didn't know me. At least they get to know me because of that comedy skit. So I think that was the door opener for me, because years later, when COVID-19 came and the industry was dormant, nothing was actually working, producers were not producing, no auditions were forthcoming, we're all at home. uh Copees, Love Lambe, the elder brother, returned from, I don't know if it's Cyprus, one Europe country like that, came in with equipment. And since nothing was working in the industry at the time, Love Lambert decided to be doing his little videos and uploading them on his status on Instagram. And that was how I came in. He had a script, which he needed a female character to feature with him on it. He called some few people in the industry and, pitched the idea to them, but most of them weren't ready for that. They didn't see themselves as comedians, so they rejected being part of the project. And that was when Lovett Lambe thought of me, and but Lilian has done a couple of comedy skits, and there's this particular one that has gone viral. I'm sure she'll be game for this. So he reached out to me, and I was so excited because at the time nothing was going. I was just doing my TikTok videos and some videos just at home with my Itel phone at the time. So I was super duper excited when he called me off for this. First reason, because they were using a professional camera to do it. And I'm like, I am so interested. He called me at night, and I was like, can I come this night? He said, no, in the morning. At 6 a.m., I was at their office. That was how we did our first video together, and our friends appreciated it. Then we had individual YouTube channels and individual social media handles. So we're posting them individually, and we got very positive feedbacks from our friends and relatives. That was how we did like 4 or 5 videos as Lovett Lambe and Mbeng Lilian. So that was how, due to the encouragements and support we got from our colleagues and friends, families, that was when we thought of it, and like, yeah, these people are actually making sense, because they say these things that we are doing, it's really nice. Why don't we come together, get a single YouTube channel where we can channel all the views and the likes, there. And so they told me, from my own end, I got that review. From his own end, he got the review. So we spoke about it. I told him this is what people are saying, and he told me saying. That was how we decided. Okay, let's start up something. Create a YouTube channel, form our names, and we went home. I thought of a name. I thought of different names. I thought of using my late mother's name. I thought of using my grandma's name. I thought about too many things. Then I thought of Caro, and I talked to a friend about it, and a friend like, yeah, Caro is actually a good name. Caro is a very dramatic character. Caro can fit into anything, if you ask me. Caro can be a pastor, Caro can be a thief, Caro can be a prostitute, Caro can be a submissive wife. So the name Caro is just so versatile. It's a pinch, a touch of everything put together. So I settled for Caro. So we had a meeting. My partner and I, Lovett and I, we met. I told him, he said, what name have you come up with? I said, I've come up with Caro. And he's like, Caro? How is that? Because I have come up with Copees. And I'm like, oh my God. It was like we actually planned it. Meanwhile, it wasn't the case. We thought of it separately, then came together, and it just fits. So Caro and Copees, that was how it was birthed, Caro and Copees. So we created our platforms, our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram. We did a few photo shoots, and boom, we started off with Caro and Copees. We did like 1-2 movies, then comedy skits, and then we did Kwako Gogo Sweet Soul. Funny thing about that video is that we posted that video at the time. It didn't like nothing. It was just a normal video, like every ordinary video that we've done. Then 1 week later, that video skyrocketed. Lovett took the video, posted it on his status. From his status, it went viral. Like, people were just going crazy over it. And it's like, and because then we're just posting our videos on YouTube. Then he took now the video from YouTube, posted it on Facebook, and that was how our story changed. Kwako Gogo Sweet Soul. My God. That was how everything changed. And yeah.
All right. Thank you, Caro. Thank you so much for that. Ma, make a quick mute myself because they on your own the mute. So thank you so much for that. While you were talking, I actually put up a picture of your different Caro characters that I've seen throughout the years. I just wanted people to have an idea of what Caro looks like, for those who don't know. So let me put it up again while I'm talking to you now, so that, okay, for those who don't know, she said that Caro can be anything. Caro can be a nurse. You guys see Caro today, if be nurse, if be bricklayer, if be embassy. That's how we go Canada. Come by the He did do embassy. He did do Caro only a new shoe. No, we'll talk about the new shoe because this shoe is fire. I see the other day the struggle on touchstone with the shoe. I say me Caro no only fall for that broketo because of shoe. You know, so for those who don't know, this is Caro. This is the character that she's talking about. This is the character that started her career, and this is from, you know, this is where everything else came from. So I actually put up the picture just to give people an idea of what Caro looks like. So now I'll tell you guys, I'll put up another picture because she also has other characters which I'm going to ask her about right now. Okay, so Caro, this is Mrs. Copees. That one are Mrs. Copees, the one and only married woman in Cameroon. So now moving on, okay, you and Copees when I don't already start and I don't do nothing together and everything. Then it happened that Copees traveled, and you actually went with him the first time you guys did your vacation, and then you came back and then he left again. But before Copees left, there was another character that was born, Mami Monono, you know. And and while I was looking at, I've been, you know, like you talk, I always, by the way, thank you so much for the love that you showered on me in the beginning. You actually made me cry because I don't have many people that appreciate me like that, you know. So to have somebody that can remember that I also contributed to their career, it's a big deal for me, and I'm going to drink after this. So to celebrate. So thank you so much, Caro. I'll do my Baileys after this to celebrate. So okay. So back to what we were saying. There's Mami Monono, and then after Copees traveled, there's the real estate agent that also came up. So I saw those two characters, and then I saw other characters that I don't think I've watched you in them before, but I saw pictures. So I'm going to put it up now, and then you tell us about it. All right. Okay, go ahead. See, Caro. I beg, tell us about each of these characters.
Oh, so that is the house.
Oh.
Have Caro Mother Christmas. You see, one thing that has kept us going, aside hard work, is the fact that we always try to keep our audience glued to our platforms. We are conscious of the fact that too much of a thing, too much of a thing, too much of a thing becomes, when it's too monotonous, it becomes like a deja vu kind of thing. And we've always tried to work very hard at addressing different societal issues, and just to give diversity to our works and our creativity, our talents. So this house agent was actually inspired by by one guy, you know, when I was looking for an apartment. I worked with him for like 2 weeks, and there were just a lot of things that he would do that would crack me off. Um, I decided to bring it to life because I know these are things that we all experience. If you've looked for a house before in this country, if you've worked with house agents before, you would know. Even though sometimes Carol tries to exaggerate it, but there is always an iota of truth in it. So that character, house agent, Madame Moki, that's how I call her, Madame Moki. It was inspired by one guy. Yeah, I will not mention. Yeah. And also we have Mami Monono there, also inspired by the realities of what happened in our neighborhoods and childhood. Copees was the one, you know, Copees has so many childhood memories of his mothers and aunts, and same with me, you know. So when we decided to diversify a bit after doing Caro, my husband, my master, we needed to shift to something different and give breath of fresh air to our audience. Let them grab something different aside Caro and Imasa. That was how we came up with this one. Now, Caro is known for always being the submissive, good wife, not doing yanga, not. So we needed to break that bridge, and show that Caro can equally be Ajaja in her own way. That was how the other Ajaja with the Mamangea vibe. Mamangea actually inspired that character. That was how this one. Mama Gia inspired this character. And Mother Christmas, of course, inspired this character. Now, there is no Mother Christmas. We know there's Father Christmas, there's Father Christmas. Okay. Why don't we have Mother Christmas? So I decided to do something like Mother Christmas. Yeah. Women are like lights in every dark room. And I know people will be so excited to welcome a Mother Christmas. So last Christmas, I thought of it like, let me do something like a Mother Christmas and see. You know, I got those that outfits, got a few gifts, went to one village in Bokwango there, and fortunately, I don't know if I should say fortunately or unfortunately, most of the kids could just identify me as Caro. They were like, Caro, Caro. I'm like, oh my God, this was not a plan. I need you guys to see me as a Mother Christmas. You know, they were all just running towards me, Caro, 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 Mother Christmas, Caro, Caro. You know, so yes, during Christmas, I just wanted to do something with kids, and I didn't want to do it with my Caro self, neither with Mbeng Lilian. I wanted to make it a little dramatic and playful with kids, because when it's Christmas and you go with the Mother Christmas vibe, children will always, like it. So that was how the Mother Christmas character was birthed. So every Christmas, that character will always come up to just, play with the kids and do something creative and fun with them. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you for that. Like I said, when I was going through your pictures, I saw this one in purple, and I was like, "Now which one to this? No, I've never seen the one before." But I've seen the Mother Christmas kids, and I watched that one that you said the kids were running towards you, calling you Caro and all of that. I've watched the skit that you did the Mother Christmas one with. So thank you so much for that. And then Mami Monono too, it was you and Copees. That one, the roles were reversed. He was acting like your son and everything. So at least I appreciate the fact that you guys are very creative. So each character that you come up with, you try to make it, around the two of you, and then you also include other people. So that was one thing that I admired about you people, because I always tell people that Auntie Felicia came up after you guys, but the thing that I admired with all of you is that you work together. You guys,
Yeah.
everybody, we worked together with Richard and everybody, and Dorcas, and it was something beautiful to watch, because in this industry there's a lot of competition amongst colleagues. So to see people that are doing the same thing and then they are working together, they are sharing their spotlight, that was like, wow. I think that changed a lot in the industry as well. It changed other areas in the industry, because sometimes people feel like because this person is doing the same thing as me, we have to be competing, we have to be enemies. No, it's not like that. There's enough room for everybody to shine. I always say that the reason why we fight each other is because we don't understand that there's enough room for everybody to shine. Even if both of us are doing the same thing, we can never have the same audience. So I appreciate that about you and Kopi. So thank you so much for that breakdown. I had a video of you, like a Carol, like one of your skits that I played in the beginning. I don't know if people watched it, but I'll try to see as we're going along if I can still play it again at some point. But for now, we'll hand over to Pancho. He has some other questions about your brand ambassador stuff. So I'll put up some pictures to showcase your brand ambassador outfits.
Oh,
Okay, I was just asking if my mic was on, if people can hear me actually. I think it's amazing to know that Auntie Caro is actually like a very multi-talented person, very creative, and I think that should be the reason why brands would love to work with such a person. Somebody who brings new ideas is the kind of person that brands would really love to advertise or work with. And like she told us earlier at the start, she's actually a brand influencer. Now, I just want to ask her if there are some brands that she collaborates with or that she works with that we should know. Maybe some of our followers would like to follow. I personally would like to follow, and if possible, support. So I don't know if you can open up about your brand influencer deals.
okay. Over the years, we've worked with too many brands. We work with Guinness, Kaji, MTN, Back Maps, Lolita, like the brands are just too many. But personally, as a female, I have worked I've worked like as a single with brands like Porsche, Map Skincare, Lolita Skincare. I've worked with, like, I'm still working with MTN right up to this point, and yeah. So my current brands right now, the current brands I'm working with now, just MTN. You know.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that the Porsche is the hair.
Yes, Porsche
The
is the
hair.
hair.
Yeah. So that's why
I've-
I showed that picture. So that was your Porsche. Okay. And then also I noticed that you do so for Soleil Noir
Let
you
Noir,
do.
let Noir. So my
Okay.
current, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let me show some pictures of your Soleil Noir. Okay. See, these are some very beautiful pictures of Soleil Noir, and there's more.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yep. 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 Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I know I saw those ones online and I was like, oh my god, let me just do I wanted to showcase like the different styles that she does, because I noticed that she does traditional wears, which is this ones, you know, the boo-boos. I've seen you with several of them. I've also seen that I think Maria Saba is also one of the people that I've seen modeling them. So this is one that I saw that I really like, these ones. And then I noticed that she also does like Western wears. So like
Yes.
there's party gowns, there's suits, and there's beach wears and stuff like that. So I just wanted to showcase, you know, the different designs that I saw you advertising. So that was why I thought, you know, maybe, okay, are you just doing like modeling for them, or are you
No.
like their brand ambassador and stuff like that? Okay, okay, that's good. And then I also noticed I saw you with Jula Couture. There was a video that I saw there. So is that one like a modeling contract? Like, are you just okay, okay? Because I saw a very beautiful video of you with them. I was like, oh my god, this is so pretty. All
That
right.
one.
So okay, okay, okay. So Pancho, are you done with your brand ambassadorship
Yeah,
questions?
there is an important question that's going in that line in the comment sections, and
Okay.
Mr. Martins wants to know if you go for the brands or the brands come for you. I don't know. It's very important for us to know.
The, so the brands come for me.
Okay. All right. I have a few people in the audience that just joined us. Let me say hi to them. When we started, we had Suzanne, we had Geraldine, we have Sister Eugenie who is here. Thank you, Sister Eugenie. Thank you. It's a blogger, right? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. It's a day. Thank you, Maxime. And thank you for leave me alone. I'm Maxi Glam Queen for blush. I'll slap you. Pretty Veronique. Oh, Pretty Veronique is here. Thank you so much. Welcome, Pretty Veronique. We have Miranda. We have Miranda Tezi. I'm sure it's Caro's person. We have Gwen Kim. Ngwa Martin, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your question. We have Ntui Gizgat Egbe. He said, Caro.
Unfortunately, I can't see comments, so you guys will have to forgive me. But shout out to everyone watching, to my proud nations. I know you guys are in the house. Welcome. I unfortunately I can't see your comment, but I acknowledge your presence. Thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you for your beautiful comments as well.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I just wanted to take a moment there to greet our audience. So now we are going to the how they call them, the icing on the cake. None at time we don't chop finish. None at time for chop dessert. And you know, say dessert they ever been the favorite part of every meal. So now it's time for the one and only settled the movie. Ah, Carol, I don't watch that film. I don't know how many times. I just talk that script. Like my pikin tell me say, "Mommy again." The other day when I the driver, my pikin say, "Mommy, how many times are you going to watch that movie?" I said, "Leave me, leave me. I don't watch." And you know the thing I appreciate about the movie is the length.
Yeah.
That movie where I fish done for years, so before I want cause I go do two, I do kitchen already finish. Straight to the point. I'm saying no bembe, no flashback. Go show me flashback for two already watch them. All that drama, nothing. Straight to the point. From the beginning of the movie, you are glued to the end of the movie. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, let me start by showing you guys a picture of Caro's new movie. That's it, settled. Okay. Caro is a first-time producer. Well, I know that you've been producing your comedy skits and stuff like that, but movie production, this is your first movie.
Yeah.
And this one, she also started it. She has a production house that is under her name that she started, Mbeng Lilian Production. So this is the first baby that was born from Mbeng Lilian Production. So first of all, congratulations, Mom. Congratulations, mighty one, like big one. I'm not saying this. I don't know what when I see me, but me and I see myself. Because the picture don't block me, but big mighty congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You don't even understand. Let me say, like when I saw this poster, I was like, oh my God, I couldn't help but share it because I knew that this is something that you have always dreamed of. Like you said, we've come a long way. And there was a video that you and Copees did. Pancho, you remember that Carolia short video where we shared for profile for Glam Media? You did talk about us being part of your success story. You guys are also part of our success stories. You, Caro, and Copees, the first time that we ever got 1K views or comments or whatever on the video was from your video that we shared on Glam Media. Yeah, and me and Pancho will talk about that thing all the time. Like, even when our page started suffering from shadow banning and everything that Mark Zuckerberg is doing now, we've always been grateful for that particular moment because that video that we posted of you guys, I reply comments, so I leave them. I say, okay, I will not correct, so I will not come and kill myself. Every day, like for 1 month straight, we'll come to new comments, new views, and everything. So thank you guys for that. So I know that this has been a long time coming for you to go from doing TikTok videos to doing comedy skits to doing a whole movie production. I did not see that coming. Honestly, I did not see it coming. I was shocked. I said, Mamma mia, that means at the level this way, Carol Lombina, you know, it's really good to, you know, they say every dream starts with a step, you know. So I'm really, really proud of you. I really appreciate this. So before we go into this, the question that I want to ask you is, first of all, how do you feel? Look, just, you know, maybe 1 or 2 words about how you feel about this whole thing. How do you feel?
I feel so happy.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Now, my second question is, how did you come to the point where you were like, okay, I'm ready to produce a movie? This is something that I think I'm capable of handling, because nowadays, you know, a lot of things start with budgeting. You first of all have to have the money, and then our community, we are always complaining about support your own. People are always complaining, oh, Cameroonians don't support each other. And how did you navigate that part to say that, okay, I am ready, even if I do this movie, they no support me, it will be okay with me, this that I'm ready to accept, you know, that take a risk. I'm ready to accept that I might make it and I might not make it because of the community and the society that you find yourself in. So what inspired you to do this movie?
very big on growth. I love growth. I like to see people grow, and I always challenge myself. Reason why you have diverse characters of Carol, because I don't want to feel like I'm standing on a particular place and I'm not moving, you know. So it's been a long time coming, to be honest. I halted my acting career for comedy. Even though I I I I didn't really feel that pain or regret, because what I was doing was still more of acting, though in a comic way, you know. But again, I want to tell stories in diverse way. I don't want people to just laugh. I I want to share people's stories in diverse ways, in different ways, where you just watch a film and you'll be tense, you have to cry without actually finding anything really really funny in it, like that, you know. So I like telling stories in diverse ways. And comedy did it for me. I would say it was all God's timing. um I'm not regretting anything. I just feel it was God's timing, because I spent most of my years, like I entered the industry in, not of like officially, yes, I officially marked my footprint in the industry in 2016 when I did my first film. But before 2016, I've been in the background, you know, still hustling for jobs and still attending auditions. But I always consider that I officially joined the industry in 2016. So you see that most part of my life I had given it for acting, which didn't favor me at the time. And when comedy came in less than few months, I was out there, you know. Comedy gave me the limelight, it gave me the spots, it gave me the audience I have today, it gave me everything. So what is happening now, I'll just put it that is God's timing. God was preparing me for something better, you know. So all the while, I'm always looking forward to achieving greater things, doing greater things, grow. I don't have to do comedy all my life. Even if I have to do comedy all my life, there should be a level of upgrades, you know, of growth. First, if my one of my motives or my greatest achievement in this life would be how many lives I tend to impact. I want to see more women getting into comedy. Now, if I do not prove to them that comedy is not just about you going crazy, you can actually make serious money from comedy, you can actually make a life from comedy, you can actually achieve so much from comedy. If I do not give them that reasons to believe so, I don't think I'll be able to impact more women to be themselves and do what make them happy, regardless of beauty. Because I remember when I started, when I got into comedy, you know, most people felt I was uneducated. Some people just felt I was one old woman, one frustrated girl or something, you know, doing a thing. That is the narrative I'm trying to change by trying to impact more lives. So I've always been I'm very big on growth, always trying to be one step ahead of yesterday. My yesterday is not supposed to be like today. My yesterday is not supposed to be like today. So I had halted on acting for a long time. And when every year come, I always evaluate myself every year. What changes was I able to make? What new thing did I am I proud of what I act? Am I proud of 2022, 2023, and 2024? So I always evaluate myself like that. And when 2024 came, I was worried. Am I still going to enter 2024 like Caro, like Mbeng Lilian? What I need to do something different. I need an upgrade, you know. Um I have I had a couple of ideas. I had a couple of things to do. First, my branding needs to change. My approach, everything about my brand needed to change. I I needed to invade other markets like the French market, maybe get to work with francophones. I had that in mind, you know. I was more focused on expanding the brand, maybe just trying to work with different people, but getting into movie was not the initial plan when I started off the year. But at the middle of the year, I spoke with my manager who told me I had neglected this beauty aspect of me, this acting part of me, and he thinks there's a need for me to venture back into acting. And so I give it a really serious thought. Now I don't just want to come. I don't just want to start running behind producers and begging them that, okay, I have the platform, I have the audience. If you cast me in your movie, this is the positive impact I'll be able to bring. I didn't want to do that because I did not actually know if it was even going to work to begin with, you know. So I needed to niche out something for myself, do something for myself. So I got to the drawing board. I don't just want to come in as a producer like any other producer. I always want to be on my own lane, try to do my own things. So I studied the market. Am I just going to get into film, do film for premieres? After premiere, what next? Okay, we have other platforms where we can showcase our movie. We have TikTok, we have Facebook, we have YouTube. Now we might have a problem with Facebook because of our location, which is not we're not authorized to be monetized. That's already a challenge. TikTok is not that movie zone friendly. So the only platform I thought of was YouTube. I went on YouTube, and I saw that Cameroon, we were lacking. Not because we didn't have movies on YouTube. We did have movies on YouTube, but now, what impact were those movies creating? How many Cameroonians were even aware that we have movies on YouTube? So I realized that okay, there is a lapse somewhere, and this is where I want to venture into. This is where I want to push myself. Let me push myself and see how much change I can bring to this space as far as the Cameroon market is concerned. So I gave it a, I thought about it for months, spoke about it with my manager back and forth, and contacted some few people in the industry like Chief of Valerie, which that's one person I will always respect because he's an elder brother that I met in the industry. And when I thought of this idea, there was no other person I could run to first to tell this person that, okay, this is what I have, this is my plan. What do you think about it? So I rushed to him first and I told him about it. And I was like, yeah, he believes I can do it since I already have the audience. If I market it well and if I go about it the right way, he believes I can navigate it and bring the changes. That YouTube is not really friendly for producers in Cameroon. That's the reason why you will not see major producers putting their movies on YouTube. So I was really scared, but again, my spirit was so focused on doing that, and I give praise to God Almighty who gave me that steadfastness, and I give thanks to my manager who was also bent on the fact that regardless whatever that is happening on YouTube, those thousands of people that have put movies on YouTube are not Mbeng Lilian, are not Caro. Our energy drives are not different. Our grace are not different. Our, like we were not different, literally. So I contacted Agbo Gibet, who is also a very respectable person in the Cameroon film industry. I got to him and told him, okay, this is what I intend to do. I intend to start producing movies, but not for the regular premieres. I want to start producing for YouTube. He equally had his fears, but then he encouraged me that if I really want to do it, then I I should. But the truth is I was already convicted in my spirit I'd want to do this. But again, I just needed to hear from some people that I look up to as far as this business is concerned, to hear from their own, you know, um part. Now, while working on it, I heard Ruth Kadiri was coming to Cameroon. I heard Alex Akobo, most of these Nigerian uh, actors that I respect and follow on IG were coming to Cameroon. And Ruth Kadiri was just a highlight for me because now this is one female giant on YouTube that we respect so much that even Nigerians respect a lot, because she has really created that impact and brought it that those changes, those positive changes. And now she was coming to Cameroon. I was so excited and I was more motivated that indeed I am called for this, to do this. So Camille this year came. I attended Camille with all intentionality. Like I was so very intentional about Camille this year. Camille was not like the previous years when we go to represent as entertainers and filmmakers. I went there this year with a motive, with a goal, with a plan, with a project, mapped out project. Like I had mapped out a I had mapped out ML production the way I wanted it to function, and it was a learning process for me. I attended most of the master classes. I even attended directing master classes, producers master class, attended acting master. Like I just wanted to get a little information, just a pinch of everything that I needed at the time, since I was getting into the business. I know I wasn't going to direct. I know I wasn't going to be the DOP, but I just wanted to just learn, just get to know about how these sectors operate, since I've always been in front of the camera. I don't know what happens behind. So I was very intentional about Camille this year. I attended most of the master classes, and I met with Alex Akobo, which he granted me audience, and I told him, oh, so these are my plans for this year. I intend to start producing for YouTube. And he said, yeah, it's a good thing. He encouraged me, he gave me positive encouragement. It's like, yeah, it's positive, it's possible, I can do it. I give great thanks to him also for giving me audience. And I attended Ruth's class, which also helped me a whole lot. I attended her class. And after Kamif, I didn't waste any time. Like I just went in straight. Why everything I studied was still fresh, why the zeal was still very fresh, there was no time. I started bringing in my people, and I worked with very fresh minds. I worked with very fresh, talented, highly potential people on this project. They are not the very popular faces that we know, especially people behind the camera. These guys are exceptional. Like, I just believe everything was God's plan, because even my director, the person, the director of Settled, he came in at the very last moment, because I would say it's still God. It's still God, So we kicked off with our movie, and we released the first set of on-set pictures, and the internet went wow. And where I was sitting, I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? The reception was amazing. I don't know, like, people were so excited about this venture. It motivated me, and it encouraged me even more, So I'll give thanks to Cameroonians for believing in me. I would say they believe in me. Yes. I don't know what I've done. I don't know whatever thing that I have done for Cameroonians to believe in me this much. I pray that I keep doing it, especially my fans. Like, they are solely behind me. Everything I do, these people put their hands on it, and they are ready to push me. So I give thanks to God Almighty, and I give thanks to my fans, my friends.
Okay, thank you so much, Caro. When you were talking, I was taking notes in my head because there's a lot of things that you said that I can relate with. And I just wanted to point it out to the audience because there might be somebody that is watching us and I want them to pick up, these messages and take home. If there's anything that you take home from here today, I want you to understand that Caro is, let me say, let her be an inspiration to you. Let Caro be that inspiration to you to know that you can go from grass to grace, because she started like, I can say there was a video that I think Dibenja shot of you. The title, he said, from struggling actress to, producer. That was the title, and that is exactly what happened. Like, and she has actually explained it, how she struggled in the industry. She struggled to make ends meet. There was a point where she almost gave up, but she didn't. She actually had to abandon the acting part to do comedy, because I always tell people that sometimes you have to go through plan B to get to plan A. This thing that you're saying happened to me. I have a lot of things that this talk show that I'm doing. If I tell somebody that this has always been my dream, they'll never believe it. If you know the journey, the way that I took, like the routes that I've taken to come to this point, it's crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. One day I'll do a show and tell people my own story. But it's right. It's true what you said about, you had to abandon the acting part, and then you got through, the comedy gave you the limelight. And from there, you were able to gather enough popularity. So now, before you're even starting, going back to doing movies, people already know you. Comedy is acting still, but like you said, just with a little bit of, twist and comic and all. Comedy is acting. So now everybody already knows you. If Caro can be a nurse, Caro can be Caro can have an embassy. Those are different characters. Those are different things that you've been acting, which has been preparing you for what you're doing now. So I applaud you for that. I applaud you for not giving up on your dreams. I applaud you for starting from scratch and being patient, because in life you have to be patient. You can be anything you want to be, but you have to be patient. You have to be ready to work hard. You have to be ready to change your plans. You have to be ready. You have to be open and ready to make changes. That's how you get, that's how you grow. And then another thing you talked about was grace. Honestly, everybody has their grace. I've always told people that there is no need hating your friend or your brother or your sister who is doing well, because everybody has their grace and everybody has their season. No matter how much you hate somebody, no matter how much you try to sabotage them, no matter how much you try to, even like you said, you talked to one or two producers before you, all of them were good enough to encourage you and say, okay, Caro, this is, this things, other people have done it and it hasn't worked for them, but you can go ahead and try. There are people that will actually tell you that, Caro, if you do and not waste your time, other people have done it, and would you think so you be? You understand? So you see the approach, it was different. They told you the reality of it, but they still encourage you to go and try. Those are the kind of people that we want in our society. I don't like people who are negative. I don't like people who spend their time trying to bring others down or trying to stop people from doing what they want to do. Give them what they need. Let them go and try. If it doesn't work out, fine. You're not God. You cannot determine somebody's life. So I really appreciate Abo Gilbert and Valerie for cheering you on, because it's not easy to come and meet somebody that has done something, or people that have been doing something, and then it hasn't worked out for them the way they expected, and then you are coming out to tell them that you want to try it, and then they tell you that you should go ahead. They will not do that, especially our people. They won't do that. So I appreciate them for that, and I appreciate you for giving respect to your elders. That's good. That's something that I like about you. I appreciate you for giving respect to those elders. So before we talk about this wonderful project of yours, let me play a short clip. I will say this is my favorite part of the movie, even though I was really angry with you for what you did, but let me play it and then we'll talk about it. So the way I want us to talk about the movie, right? I just want us to we'll talk about the general production and the actors and everything, but I still want us to leave that mystery factor where people will still want to go and watch it. You understand now? All right, so let me play what I have here and then we'll talk about it.
Hello, darling. Welcome. Thank you. I see you've made something for us. Yes, I did. I just want us to have common name together and get to spend time. That's nice. So, shall we? Of course. All right. What's the meaning of this? You know the saying that goes, no food for a lazy man. That, my darling, is exactly what you are. I don't want to sit here and watch you insult me. You might as well stand up and watch me. Wait, what were you expecting? That I, Ara, I'll cook for you. As what? Of this. You know what? I'd rather trash this boat than give it to you. Rubbish.
Caro, you want to kiss somebody's son. If I'm literally would have played right there, I'll put their small yellow face. Say you can as well stand up. You have the nerve. Person say I will not sit down and watch you insult me. They say you can as well stand up. I say woman, if my mommy be there, like if I say you don't see him, I don't tell the picking of this generation, they didn't respect their husband anymore. Let me say, because my mom used to watch movies, like it take a personal, like saying a real life. Because I don't always tell it, they just interpret the have real life. So it do not the reverse, like for it go just to say the Corona bad girl. If you see for different film, you say no that girl away one kid that boyfriend would have picking no good. That's what my mom be the watch film. Personal. That me say, Carota watch that panel. I nearly enter inside television. Even my pikin say, mommy, why is she talking to her husband like that? I say, my child, I'll explain that after we move finish watching. That was good, Carol. That was good. That was good. That means that part is that was what set the tone of the movie for me, because after that I was just glued to the end of it. It was really nice, and I don't even know how you guys came about that lazy man part. That part was so funny. Like you don't catch it on the glad say what chop. Then they smile on your face when he opened it and saw that. I mean, everything was just timed right. Everything was timed right. The whole thing, like I said, I want you to tell us about this movie. Like, I know, I think you wrote the script, right? I don't know if you did, but just okay, just give us. I want you to give us like a 411 of the movie, like the script writer, the director, because this is an opportunity for you to give a shout out to your people that you worked with, And before you say that, I beg my talk. That guy who acted you, my new crush. Pancho, no fear, mom. This is not my not your concern because your next year start remind me that you don't yeah, oh man, no, leave me.
The crush
Leave
for
me.
woman.
Yes, that's so you're totally crush Oma. That's why I said this one is my new crush. And I'm
Oh,
telling you, Caro, the same way you said that Ruth Kadiri is your inspiration. You are my inspiration for movies because I used to act too when I was in Cameroon. But when I
oh
came
wow.
to America, I had to put it on hold to do other things. So I'm really wishing and praying to get back to it. So when I want to go back, I'll call now, you ask you. And this boy will have with them. I beg tell you say some mommy there for some side way. Me and him go, I will off him too. I don't care whether I don't care whether
Okay.
I go act like cougar or whatever. He's so cute, and he said, I'm just like, I don't know. He's been around for a while, but this is the first time I'm seeing him. So just tell him, say, I beg, he get crushes on sideway. Me and him get future movie we will act him. So when I start write the script, when I start write script for me and he, I beg. All right, go ahead, tell us about your people.
Okay. Okay. So I'll start with the director. Eno Bismarck is an amazing guy, very creative. He get the knowledge for movie, and he get mastery for the different for the markets. Them like he know say this particular movie be good for this market. This particular movie be good for this market. To be honest, if this if the director will not become on board, the time we come on board, I don't think so for day for years so today. Honestly, I don't think so for day for year like. I don't appreciate it. Still, I don't lack words but I can appreciate it because God sent me for ML Productions at the very right, like at the right time, like we're 3 days to start productions. Then, yes, like 3 days to start productions. There he come. He did a whole lot of changes on the script, from the script to the screenplay to the location. I mean, say by the time we come, he start make changes. As a producer, I was have to where wait is this name? Oh, now so give us that do that. From the camera will change them, lights will change up, we change almost everything. The time we come on board, the story, say we are working for YouTube, and YouTube again market, YouTube game market, Netflix game market, Amazon get their markets. You know, we do movies for YouTube, and because we want capture, I said Cameroon want capture the bigger market. We make some Ghanaian person stumble on our movie. Just me, not just cover a hat. A Cameroon movie. This, we're trying to do a global film where even if it be for that platform, will be too different from movies the way. Even though our first time, but will be the one work for that range. So the director came in and he brought a whole lot of changes where it suit the market where will be the target and will be YouTube in terms of locations, in terms of diction, in terms of physical look. Say YouTube na beauty, eh? Where you go for this, where we most get it, do nyash, do bobby, do things because it is good for the YouTube market. So we put a lot of things into consideration before we put a lot of things into consideration before we start production proper. We know say okay, now our market this for the enter. We know the criteria as for that market. We know the thing the way. If we touch them, it go favor way for that market. It will make we stand. It will make we stand among one, maybe if they count 10 or 50 successful people, them where they did man not even talk, man not take and go down to success, man talk to people where they meet the criteria as you get. At least if they count 100 people, even though our first time we enter the market, me will be inside that number. So try for touch that thing. I give all the kudos and thanks to the director who came in and brought a whole lot of changes. Also, we work with the DOP Winker Jude. He's also an amazing DOP. Now he do the shooting and everything, of course, with with our director, yes. Then we work with Grangelo, where now the lights personnel. He did also an amazing job with the lighting, and of course, still with the help of the director. Director is supervise all team from light to camera to acting to script to yeah. And of course, our editor, we worked with one of the best. We see if say even though it been about like my director always like one they shoot me, I be just say director na my first time no be director. My director say no, you should understand that you are a brand, and the way people will receive your thing, be the way they receive some person maybe if they don't really know you like that way, just start to work, though they consider say I didn't want but you are a brand. So you don't need to go for a mediocre job because it's in your first time. No, you are working towards perfection. If it's not towards perfection, don't do it because you are not just any other person. you don't be for the industry for a while, you don't work, you don't make name, people they hold you for this level, and then he expects if Caro one come in with something, you can do something. Even if people don't see they will get him for talk, but do not let your lapses not be too much, you know. And as an obedient person, what are they? Because me too, I'm a person for perfection, and the fact that okay, I not be director my own work as an actor. You know, maybe I will look my own thing the limit and for the actor level, but I pay for most say the other technical things that's will be very important. Now the editor, we needed to work with someone who has the experience so that by the time we don't shoot what we'll bring them for a decks. With the fact they don't be for the game for too long, you go fit easily say, hey, the beginning when I don't go fuck up and I don't. But if we work with person to okay, maybe I see struggling editor, you go go really feel no, you know. So we'll say no, even if you will bring winner waiting. Even if we bring that tears and blood for get that editor, we'll get her. So we work with Cameroon's finest editor, Zoom Host Studios by Agbo Obet for Boya. So now the people that were crew member, the main crew member that we work with, of course, work with the props and sets, all of these people they did, but I don't just call this few them. So with our actors, our first film. Now we want to way Cameroon them when Cameroon them see me hit some way. We get so like the to find a person we don't act for half heaven. Either already get that market, people already know it like that. He aside being a good actor, he get the market face. So that one of our reasons that will bring it in. Though we worked with Mavis Ann, where Mavis Ann is also for people in the film industry, say now one of the best actresses and that will get them for industry in terms of the talent, her diction, her body composure, and in everything, you know, we bring it in. Then we worked with an upcomer, like a newbie in the industry, just to create that blend with Batty Chris. That's another new face who is very, very promising. Now he act the part of Jack as well. So bring it in, then with my humble self and that 4 characters. That was it for us. So yeah, and I think so these people they make the job very easy for we because they already get idea, they already know that they are field, so it was very easy for them to work, and they understand the power of promotion and the power of support, especially because their faces and today they know say if they promote the film, they're not just promoting it for Caro, they're promoting themselves. So they see the whole energy for promotion and everything. It was very easy. All man job understand say we need to make this thing go, we need to work, we need to put it out there. If we are getting 100,000 views,
my village people. Okay, come back.
hello. Hello.
Yeah, thank you for coming back. We are getting you.
Interrupted them. Like so, we work with these people then because we know say yeah, they get they get the knowledge and the professionalism, and it made the job so easy for we. So that was it for. And then which person? But I shout out to my personal assistant, Egbe Giscard, to my production manager, Fred, to I don't mention light, to graphic designer Tiafa, who is doing an amazing job with our posters and everything that has to do with our media presence. I'll give special shout out to of course the person behind the sound. When you watch the film, you hear that song when they sing for back. You know, El Brandon, he did an amazing job with that. And I'll give special shout out to man overtake time. You don't do so. There are plenty.
Yeah, no, me, I don't mind me, because to be honest, they talk say they so it takes a village to raise a child. No person know for the world if you do it all by yourself. So that's why I always want people to make sure that you appreciate those who are with you, because if all that people not be work with, if all they believe you, you know, for fit do it you do them. You know, there's no one person that can do it all alone. I know that people say, oh, I can do that all by myself. No, you cannot. You cannot. Yes, because no day for the life with some of you who cut to say I'm self-made. You before you want even reach that point for self-made, some person teach you that way, you learn away the claim say you be self-made. So no, you're not self-made. you're not self-made. So I really appreciate the fact that you took your time to mention all names. The only bad thing with mentioning people's names is I say sometimes you will forget some people and they'll get offended. But then I beg, would you plead with any man way the watch way Caro Nova call a name way be part of it, say Caro know that Caro appreciates you. She really she appreciates everybody that did, you know, their part, and you guys, everybody, you guys did it together. One time, so find time next small party, carry all the Muna go Joka.
That will finish to make
good. Yes, kind of. All right, before we continue, ma read some few comments there for you and some few people that have joined. We get Chris Kemachi. Sorry, Chris. We get Gwen Kem said the movie is so amazing. Chris said great movie. Maxime said that movie is awesome. Guamati said the movie is good. My friend Christy said, Caro, you do well. Twig is God said, settled is something else. I am proud of you, Caro. You did an amazing job with Settled. Big congratulations to you, Caro. Ngwa Martin, Caro, next movie, if you need a professional chef, I'm interested. Bam, that's it. This is the point of Glam Media Show, to connect people to people that are doing positive things in the community. So, Caro, now you know, say if you ever get a movie and you need a chef, Ngwa for your chef, Ngwa for your way, he go produce chop for your whole crew. Shemgwa, when that time is call me or mark a chop too. Because of a Glam Media Talk Show where you get a connection. And then James at Tekem, welcome. Mami Skyla say beautiful, engaging movie. Congrats, Caro. Renew Block, I think that Renew fan blog. They say they send you a heart live. Kumi Charlotte, thank you, welcome. Kumi Charlotte sent you lots and lots of hearts. Renew Blog also send you lots and lots of hearts. Makiki Mildred. Ahead. Nfor Mirabel, that's my sister. She says, re-examining your journey, taking stock of your growth, and always striving to improve yourself. Thanks for sharing, Caro. And then King Angel is here. Makiki Mildred still. Mirabel. Thank you, Mirabel. She said, Glam, we are so proud of everything you're doing. Keep sorry, Mom. Thank you. Abona cook chop Salomi. And then Sweet says, I like how you're giving a shout out to these people. You are a gem, Caro. You see what I was telling you. Henry D say, Asaloduna. King Angel. Lynette's Beauty say, settled. It's Lynette's Beauty, that's my makeup artist. My moi, when I have the money, but every other time I misses I did nag my face, I did bitter anyhow. Lynette says, great movie, watched at first 24 hours of posting. Ahead, Caro. I've been a Lilian. Now on the same person. Then Patience Tabe say, hello, Caro, I'm here. Oh, I think you know her.
Hello, Patience.
Then Sister Eugenie, that's my big sister here in San Antonio. She's actually one of the reasons why I'm doing this talk show, because like you went to Gilbert, she was one of the people that encouraged me. She said, keep going. One day you have a platform that will be big enough to promote and support your people. So just keep going. When I started doing like small posts here and there on Facebook, and then sometimes people will comment, and then I'll be like, well, sometimes they'll not comment. I'll be like, they're not appreciating me. She said, no, just keep going. You know, it's going to blow one day. So she said, you said your friend could have your husband. Big mommy, you get hurt too. Sister Eugenie, I beg you leave us so, because if one talk, we should have partner already talk the whole movie, no. So for those who have not watched, go and watch the movie, because that movie, as short as it is very technical. Like the twists and turns is crazy. Like you didn't see it coming. And then we have Pretty Veronique, James Atemken say this is really wickedness. We have Nadesh Ewo. We have Rusty Love. Thank you so much, my sis. Thank you, Linda Ndike. That's my sisters also. Thank you so much for watching. So I just say, ma, give a shout out to my sister from the UK, Gani call. Thank you. She said, Caro can never call my name. Lavette. Okay, and then Birazem Benoro show up too.
Benoit.
Yeah, I know. It's the shape of up and beats for you. Linda said, thank you and love you, dearest Caro. You are awesome. Benoit said 2 points. I said 2 points, exchange wife. Okay. Yes, Gwen, I'll put the movie link. I always put it after the show. I'll make a summary of everything that we talked about, and I'll definitely share the movie link. So don't worry about it. Even when I did the post about Caro coming here, I shared the link in the comments. So I'll always share the link. Of course, that's why I'm here. Can't talk for Caro, they no share link out. I just play that small tease. I will put it, they never watch. I mean, they see first of all the quality the quality of the movie, like she said, the quality of the movie is really good. The lighting, the camera, and everything is really good. So I just played that short clip so that people can see it. And then also we talked to her about it, and she, you know, was kind enough to give a shout out to her people. So that was the goal. So Pancho, you have anything else to add before we conclude for the day?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I just want to say like I think after this talk show and after this first movie from Caro, I think my view about her has completely changed. You know, she's taking a new stand in the industry as a different kind of lady, as a different kind of woman. You understand? Like it's a new movie house. Like she came up with something new and it's amazing from the very first time. Secondly, she made it available for all the consumers. You know, we're always asking where are we going to get movies, where are we going to watch Cameroon movies, but she decided to solve the problem by making movies available for Cameroonians. That's why when I went there and I watched and I looked at the views, I noticed it was like already 100K in just like I think just 9 days. That's amazing. It's like everyone was waiting for it. They were just waiting for an opportunity like this, and I'm sure we are supposed to record this because I know this is going to push everyone to go now to YouTube after Caro has paved the way. So, I'm so amazed. It's so amazing. And then thirdly, seeing Caro switch from comedy, you know, we are used to seeing her when we see her, we laugh. Then all of a sudden, you have to you have to watch her play something different. Like she's actually she's actually mean. Like she's actually mean to that level. And she does that say, man, na Caro nanga why so. A person do I ever watch a comedy and they laugh like if you are able to bring out that kind of feeling, and somebody's comment here said, now wickedness. And I think that that's the role of an actor or an actress, be able to bring out those emotions. If someone says it's wicked, means that you actually played that wicked role very well. And I'm really amazed by that. Like I think from now on it's a different thing.
Thank
And also I commend your work ethic. Like it is I don't know, I've not seen this before. Like people should actually take this very serious. I just noticed like is it just yesterday or is it today I saw another flyer
today
stranded or something like that.
a new
Like
movie.
what are you up to again? Nah,
I'm
nah,
not
so
a new movie.
wow, so stranded is like a new one that it's already on the way.
Yes, a new one that's on the way.
I not get meeting for talking. Glam can continue. I watch that.
Thank you, Pancho. Thank you, Pancho. Actually, he touched on all the points that that I was also going to talk about, because we were going to ask you about Caro. We don't write questions, so we'll ask you, say, wait to be a future project. One will call it money time, boom, we see future project. We're like, is she serious right now? Like, we never even finish digest settled. I mean, but that's part of the game, the consistency. You talked about Ruth Kadiri. One thing I love about Ruth Kadiri, you did watch Ruth Kadiri movie, didn't I? As you finish watch them, as you finish, you want to reload YouTube, a new movie is already up there. So it's like it has to be back to back to back to back to keep the audience glued. So I like that you're doing a second movie already. And guess what? If it's on Monday, we never watch this settled. If they land on stranded, if you take them, go back to settled. You see, I know. Yes. So now, by the way, even we self do talk show. Sometimes we are not able to do it, but I don't take time to say unless in a network or on a some situation where, like last weekend, I began a wedding where I not be fit do. But unless say I don't go vacation 3 times. I do this show on vacation, because for me, I believe that consistency, you have to keep it going, because if you take a break for too long, people will get they'll divert their attention to somebody else, and then you won't come back now. You'll be struggle again for big followers, big viewers, and it's very strenuous. So thank you for solving that problem that Pancho talked about, because me, where I'm a promoter, I know, like you say, at some point I stop promoting Cameroon movies, because every time you want post movie, first question, Glam Queen, Usa will watch the movie, all till the end for premiere, that's it. And then the few people that are in Douala, they put some in the movie theaters there in Cameroon. And that's it. People in the diaspora every day, Glam Queen, Usa will watch Cameroon. I say, well, when I ask them, I'm producer.
The movies are not like, it's not too long where you just say you go tired. As you see, I finish, you start ask the next thing we already after. So like,
Exactly.
it's like be conscious. Say when person finish the one, you start hunger for the next thing.
For the
So
next one.
stranded like it be ready for satisfy the audience.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
particular inside
No one where people stranded.
That's true.
I see that settled. So scene day for that settle where that time we doesn't moon a chop. So the man don't actually like you don't prepare for job. Then now camera they show your hands and like it did say now you don't open pan for you. You are some small suspense it doesn't now you open pan for you. So now then camera is switching out to you. So they expect na say me start chop. Then I the one look now the my face on change na change it to say what happened here. Then me I the one that say but now wait especially man give for the job na chop. I want look your own pan a lazy man with the right of paper inside say hey. Now
Now I don't want to play the scene now because that was very interesting. That part of the movie was very interesting. Yeah. That was very interesting. So, like I'm talking now, Caro, for me, I feel like this is the beginning. Even though Cameroon movies, they don't some Cameroon movies were already on YouTube, but they were not that popular. I know, like you said, Natawa go for go watch set to now. I say, but you know what? Ma check, because people they always complain say Cameroon movie no be available. But some people say that there are some movies on YouTube. So I saw a few movies, but the quality true was not good. So maybe from your own now, the next person that is going to upload a movie on YouTube will try to match that quality because they need to come up to the level where you did now or to the level where the movies on YouTube, even though we are just starting. And thank you for opening that market because a lot of Cameroonian movies, then they YouTube, but the quality was not really good. But from now, so I believe say after yours, any person who want to put movie now on YouTube now go think twice and make sure say movie they okay. So thank you for that. And also I want to tell you, say I saw a post that somebody wrote about you and Ruth Kadiri, like the fact that Cameroonians are now saying that Caro is our own new Kadiri, Ruth Kadiri and stuff like that. And it be the try for express the fact say Ruth Kadiri be a little bit higher than you. So he just want to me put on for your head because there are a lot of people that once they become famous and they get that celebrity level, it upsets their whole who way they be. So it be just the try for talk say it beg me remain humble, remain focused on your work. Say comparing you with Ruth Kadiri might make you feel that you don't already arrive. But may instead make you feel say at the level that people they look you. So me you try for work hard, forget to that level. So me leave and make the fame and everything get to you. And that I can testify because I know that Caro is a humble person. She's been the same way since I knew her before the wife started do Kwakoko go sweet soul. She's been like this and she's still like this. Talking to her today has proven that she hasn't changed one bit. Yes, her mentality, her personality hasn't changed, and I appreciate that about you because I always thought say your talents go take you far, but now your humility go keep you for day. So you feel you see Alex Kubu, see a situation can do for Cameroon. You feel believe how big he be for Nigeria, but see the way he put himself on level where he promote or maybe promote you. Everyone writes letter say, Papa, promote me too. Me too, I promote. But I say, you don't know me, man. Leave and they cook my neck. I say, how you go promote all man promote Caro and promote me too. I said, it's one day go promote me too. So I mean, mommy, I beg, remain you humble, remain the way you did. Yes.
After we share stranded, so you can comment. After we release stranded, you can comment under the post for stranded on Instagram. Comment for them, encourage me. They share and too for his story, So I think that's very great support. I appreciate you a lot for that. Yeah,
that's great. Thank you. Even I see some blog posts where some person say Ruth Kadiri commented on Caro's stuff on Instagram saying that she can't believe this movie is on Cameroon. Now people then that when they comment for now when you grieve or come from my show, I glad me so that collapse because for me when I see person where they already make them for life, it come for can work with me or accept or be with me. I know me I don't make them too because that is how I roll. I associate myself. I know if you ever see me somewhere where don't do something they jealous the person, instead I go chook skin for length way they do because me too I like for grow, me too I like for shine. So yes, so I really like that the Nigerian people are supporting you and they are behind you. So I beg keep going, be my me like I talk now. You be our own inspiration. Tell me too I ready for start my own call. Now you go be my own Kadiri that time. I bet that too fine no, don't forget my message to too fine. Me and you will get to ask him. He's too cute. Too fine.
Our movie Stranded is already loading in few days. That just number the NASA. we go to drop them. So anticipate. If you've not watched Settled, I encourage you to rush now on YouTube and watch. And please do well to click on the subscription button and click the notification button so that anytime we drop video, you will be the first person to receive notification. No talk say no, all man don't go watch and before the come last. I want and say as you drop it, may notification just come for your phone, so ping, so that you run come more watch them together. And let me seize this opportunity to thank you all so much for the love, for the support. Thank you for your comments, for your shares, for the beautiful reviews I see you guys doing. I did do my best to reply for all those reviews them and reply for all the shares. But definitely, I know surely ever see all them. So if I don't see it or I don't reply, no toxic Carol saying ignore, I didn't see it. However, I appreciate you all so much for the trust, for the love you have for me. And I promise to stay true to that and to keep making you guys proud. Abongelison. Thank you all so much.
Caro, baby, that we proud of who we are. We're proud of you, Caro. We are so proud of you. You understand.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for accepting to be with us today. Normally, this show, no, whatever time we cut about 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes max, but because you're so interesting and it's so nice, it just let someone not leave and make go. But I don't say your time is your money, so you have to go because you have things to do. But thank you so much for accepting our invitation. Thank you for being with us. Again, like I said, I appreciate you because you appreciate those who support you. I don't always talk them. A lot of people, they always complain about, oh, Cameroonians are not supportive. Oh, Cameroon man not support me, that man not support me. Me, I accept any support, even a one person. I deal with the person deal with me, I deal with the person. So thank you for appreciating your people, and it's going to make them to, you know, work harder to make you successful, because again, it takes a village, you know, if you do them by yourself. So I really appreciate you for that. And also I want to encourage anybody who is watching here today, please rush to YouTube, just Google Cameroon Settled Cameroon movie, you'll Settled Mbeng Lilian production, it will come up and you go see them, you go watch them. Meanwhile, as you go there, subscribe to her YouTube channel so that when the stranded one drops, you'll be the first to know, so that you go there and watch it too. And also help us share. The most important thing is sharing, because once you share, it go out for more people there. So we not just make the movie keep them. Me, I don't send that link for all my relatives. That's how I beg. We not ever blast Cameroon till they go see Cameroon movie. Me, all my mob shut up. So I know that YouTube is where we everybody can get it, and but I know say bigger platforms like Netflix, that's the goal in the future. We know so we'll get there someday. So I encourage you, Caro, and I'm praying for you. I wish you all the best. I want you to succeed. Thank you for putting Cameroon out there and continue to put us out there, so that by the time one can stand on place to say we come on a Cameroon, they'll say, oh, Mbeng Lilian, the country. You see? So now you now go be our reference points. So thank you so much. Where I wish you would stay longer. Oh, Pancho, me only leave Caro, me go, you know.
Yeah, I've actually. Usually, you know, maybe we could say, maybe make some advice for younger people, but it be evident, like everything we don't talk about, a whole lesson about believing in yourself, your hard work, being humble. She thanks everyone here, everyone who assisted to like every level. She has talked about believing in yourself, being intentional and making the right move to meet the right people, like not investment or any man for yourself. You know, there's nothing again about telling young generation or what. I think we should just be inspired by what Caro is doing, and I must admit that she's paving the way for a lot of people. I myself, I used to see another movie, but after for video, but after I heard her talk today, I must admit that she's like a different kind of person, and I wish her the best as she goes about with her career, and may God keep you strong, Caro. Good luck.
And you're supposed to say, and I thank Glam Queen for bringing Caro, because now I know who Caro is.
We'll talk that one, Caro.
I don't think way to make your speech then begin to add me for day, because if not with me, you know what me to Caro. Hey.
Yeah, please day. No shake. Yeah, please day.
I just like to worry, Pancho, yeah, Caro. That's all I worry. Thank you so much, Mom. More leaving me go now. Say hi to your team. Tell them say me they keep my place today. One day I can do audition to me, or we acting together. All right. Oh, okay.
Director, can
Oh, it's see, director.
come and
Come
say
on,
hi.
come on, nature dog.
Director, come here, we'll see you now.
Director, come on, see you. Oh my goodness, that's the famous Bismarck, right? Oh
Shampoo,
my
director.
God! Oh my God! It's such a pleasure. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That means una dey on set so una dey work. What
Yeah.
that?
Wow.
Oh my God! Thank you. Carosia, don't keep you for more than an hour. Thank you so much, director. I don't what I'm asking now for flow. I don't even know the tip. Pancho, we'll do na, we'll do na, we'll bow, we'll stand up.
I don't know anything what you do, I'm just do.
That means say you didn't want to be director, you be producer, you be kai. That means say be everything for that movie. All the we don't hear all your story. They used to talk say, I've heard a lot about you. We have heard a lot about you. You are too much. Thank you for a masterpiece. Not all that what we talk. Thank you for a masterpiece. Thank you for reviving the joy of Cameroonian movies again in us. Because even me, I be promoter, I don't give up. I don't say I don't tire. Because every time I post a movie, the first question is, where are we going to watch? Then the people that even go to watch the ones that are there, they will complain about the quality. So when I'm moving, it ticks every box. The quality, the sound, the cameras, the actors, everything everything was on point. I don't know me how to do movie critic, because I don't know, I don't really know much about to say what was wrong and what was not wrong. But if you guys get any criticism from anybody, una not take a person now, una instead try to work on way the person talk about, because people then the way they get eye for Siam. Like my Pancho, if he do music analysis, me I feel pick some music, I go glad and I find music, but he go talk for me about that music, so that I will start confused, start sitting the way, be wrong way, I know be Siam before. So me, I'm just a happy consumer. I don't know me how to criticize. Yes, I'm just a happy consumer. So you guys did a great job. I mean, okay, if I want to, I just say 99%. So that me 1% they say small mistake. But for my view, you guys did a great job, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. One day we will bring you for this show. So after Stranded, you two your camp, you can tell you about that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Caro. That was nice. Thank you.
Bye,
We'll talk later now. Yes, bye. So you want to give my own accolades now?
Why are you hearing me for accolades? Why are you hearing me?
Because I bring you important guests them where life where they change it see life differently from
you. They don't let pretty to hear you want cry.
But you know I don't do well with public accolades.
Small praise is what they give you. I see how we move eyeglass so wipe small.
Excuse me, I wasn't expecting it. Okay, I wasn't expecting it. How many people don't come? You promote you and me or don't promote? How many people don't ever come to say will impact their career? How many people?
If you, but say before Caro actually reached the level, like you don't always tell me about Caro. Now since now una get a long story. So for me Caro reach for the level, then me like say recognize your input. Let me see. Come on.
Let me say me too. This was all impact of money career. Let me say, and a day off today, they mean but I go drink up. Oh la la.
Something the way they say you be one. So if you don't want to do this life, the talk should always been one of their dreams and everything. Like if you see and find your next, your company, I see they for your own end, they do acting, they do production, they for end for media, their company, so una the grow on each other's lane. So as you be a legend for that type of way they do now, so you two create your own impact for this side. Now not talk sound like
Did you guys hear that? Pancho said something nice to me. Maxim don't hear. Maxim say Pancho want give na private accolades. No, Maxim, na public one. No, na will hustle like Thank you so much. Our MA Bright. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, Matt, thank all our people again. Thank you guys for watching. This was our first show that went live on YouTube. So after this, I'll go check and see what we'll do for day. But thank you guys for watching.
My uncle, I think my uncle for here talk hi, Henry Nzi. Hi, uncle. Yeah, he said in pidgin.
Okay, I remember that your uncle will be talking where whenever one go live me sing na. Okay, thank you, Uncle Henry, for watching. If you are still here, thank you so much. But thanks to everyone who watched us today, and thank you guys. Maxime say the quality of that movie consistency also helps train the algorithm to recommend your movies. Caro no the sleep, press us, Caro no give full breathing space. Maxime. And then Gwen came say thank you guys for promoting our Cameroon program. Oh Gwen, thank you so much, Mama. We'll be Cameroon and if we no promote, we'll go promote no my sister. We'll go promote no. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks to everyone who watched today. Today was Monday again, and you guys took off your time to stay with us. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In the beginning, we had a little bit of technical issues, but thank God so we'll fix them. So thank you guys. Thank you.